Good morning everyone. Today we are going to start the passive voice of interrogative sentence. In the before video, we discussed about the passive voice of the core tenses. They were the 8 tenses and we discussed about their passive form. So today we are going to discuss about the passive form of interrogative sentence. So what will be the basic structure? So it will be the helping verb plus object plus mean verb plus by plus subject. You can either do it by making it first the assertive sentence. You can change the interrogative sentence into firstly the assertive sentence, then you can make the voice form of that, and then again you will make the passive form into its interrogative form. It can be also done. Otherwise you will have the direct here the structure like the helping verb plus object plus mean verb plus by plus subject. So let's see the example here. Does he not do his homework? So it is starting with does, that's why it is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence starts with helping verb, then the subject, and then the mean verb with another objects. Okay, so it is an interrogative sentence. And what will be the passive according to the structure? So firstly, according to the given sentence, you have to firstly put the helping verb. So it is the sentence of simple present tense, so you have to put is as the helping verb here. Is, am or are will be used. So according to his homework, that is a singular object, so according to this you have to use here is. So is, then the object his homework, and then according to the sentence you have to put not done. Not done is the main verb here, by plus subject him. Okay, likewise in the second example, do you not draw this painting? Okay, do you not draw this painting? In the passive form it will be like, is this painting not drawn by you? Is this painting not drawn by you? Okay, now does she not call me? So does she not call me? So am I not called by her? Am I not called by her? Do they not play chess here? So is the chess not played here by them? Okay, so likewise you can make the passive form of the interrogative sentence. Now let's move to the passive form of imperative sentence. So you all know imperative sentence starts with do or verb 1. Okay, do is also verb 1, so it starts with verb 1. It gives some command, okay, some suggestions, some requests like this. So passive form of imperative sentence will be let plus object plus be plus verb 3. Likewise in the example, respect the elders. So respect the elders, and according to the structure, firstly put the let here, then the object, so let the elders, then be, then verb 3 is respect, has verb 3, it's respected. So finish the task in another example, let the task be finished. Don't waste the time, let the time not be wasted. Close the door, then let the object the door be verb 3 closed. Wash the shirts, let the shirts be washed. Repair your camera, so let your camera be repaired. Open the window, so let the window be opened. Help the children, then let the children be helped. Likewise this let plus object plus be plus verb 3, and by this structure you can convert the active form of the imperative sentence into its corresponding passive form. Now let's move to passive form of let's. Okay, passive form of let's. If there is a sentence starting with let's, then what will be the passive form of it? Actually the imperative sentence starting with verb 1 has the passive form starting with let, but if the active form of a sentence is starting with let's, like let's play cricket, then what will be the passive form of it? Then there is a simple structure of it. It is suggested that we should plus verb 1 plus other words. It is suggested that we should actually let's play cricket. Here you can just see that there is a feeling of suggestion, let's play cricket. So there is feeling of suggestion, someone is giving suggestion here that we should go to play cricket. So that's why it is suggested that in passive form it is suggested that we should plus verb 1 plus other words. It is so the passive form of let's play cricket is here. It is suggested that we should play cricket. We should play cricket. Okay. Now in second example, let's go for a walk. So here is the suggestion for going for a walk. So in the passive form it is suggested that we should go for a walk. Okay, so likewise you can make the passive form of the sentence starting with let's. Now passive form of double object. There are so many sentences in which there is not only one object but there are two objects. So what will be the passive form of the sentence having double objects? So the structure is here. Firstly you have to put the indirect object. Indirect object means the object which is indicating the person, then suppose in the given example, he gave me, he is the subject, gave is the main verb, me is a object, okay, an object, then another a beautiful picture is also another object. So here me indicates the person and a beautiful picture is indicating an object, a thing. Okay, so firstly you have to put the indirect object. There are two ways to make it, but I have given you the simple way that you have to put firstly the indirect object, then helping verb, then the verb 3, then the direct object and by plus subject. Firstly the indirect object which is indicating the person, then the helping verb according to the given sentence, then verb 3, then direct object, then by plus subject. For an example, let's see here, he gave me a beautiful picture. So me is the indirect object here, so you have to put firstly the subjective form of me, that is I, and then gave is the sentence of simple past tense, that's why you have to put here was, and then verb 3 given, and then the direct object a beautiful picture and by plus subject him. So I was given a beautiful picture by him. Then Rajni sent us his application letter. Here us and his application letter both are here objects. Two objects are here. Us is indicating the agent or the person, then his application is the thing over here. So you have to firstly put the subjective form of us, that is we, and according to the sentence of simple past here you have to put where with we. So we were then sent his application letter by Rajneesh. Okay, so now moving to the passive form of the imperative sentence starting with or giving a feeling of respect, like please kindly word is given there, then how you can change its passive form. So the basic structure is here that you are requested to. In the sentence you will feel the feeling of respect, request, that's why you have to frame a structure like this. You are requested to plus rest all are same, just you have to exclude the please or kindly. Okay, like in the given sentence, please help me with some money, please help me with some money. So here please is given in the sentence and help me with some money. So you have to just put here you are requested to, then rest all with the same thing, just except the please. You have to exclude the please from this sentence. You are requested to help me with some money. Okay, now in the second one, you are requested to bring the medicine. You are requested to bring the medicine. Likewise in active form there is given please bring the medicine, please bring the medicine. So you are requested to bring the medicine. In third sentence, please turn off the TV. Then what is the passive form? Please passive is here you are requested to turn off the TV. You are requested to turn off the TV. Rest all the things will be same, just starting with you are requested to, then rest all the things except just the please or kindly in the sentence. Okay, you have to just exclude the word please or kindly given in the sentence, and then starting with you are requested to and put all the rest things as it is, just except the please or kindly word, and you will convert the active of the sentence starting with please kindly into its corresponding passive form. Now passive of WH question. There are so many sentences like the interrogative sentence, but they are not starting with the helping verb, or it is starting with WH words, and it is considered as the WH question. So what will be the passive form of WH question? So the basic structure is here, WH word will be as it is, then the helping verb, then the object, then the main verb by plus subject plus question mark will be there. Okay, like where did he wash his clothes? Where did he wash his clothes? So passive form of it will be where, then where his clothes. Where WH word will be as it is, where, then the helping verb. Helping verb according to the given tense. So here it is of past tense, here it is of past tense. Did wash means washed in assertive sentence. So here passive form of simple past will be what? Was, were plus verb 3. So where, then object is his clothes. So where his clothes, then verb 3 main verb washed by plus subject plus question mark. So where his clothes washed by him. In second example, how does he plant trees? Then as it is, the WH word will be same in the first, in the beginning. So how, then trees. For trees you have to put here are, then how are trees planted by him. And likewise we have completed all the things over here, like the passive form of the interrogative sentence. Let's go to the very beginning slide. Interrogative sentence. Just put one thing in your mind, whenever the sentence having question mark, just like by mistake here plus question mark is left, so you have to also put the question mark in the passive form as well. In the indirect speech, the question mark is replaced by full stop, but here in the passive it is not replaced by full stop. The sign will be as it is. So here you have to put sign in the interrogative sentence as well. In the WH question as well, you have to put the question mark at the end of the passive form. So here by this we have ended up to the slides for the passive form of interrogative sentence, imperative sentence with please or kindly in the sentence, then the passive with the double objects, passive of the WH questions, and we have finished the whole topic of the entire topic of voice, like the passive form of the entire 8 core tenses, as well as the rest part. Here in part 2 we have done. And if you have any confusion regarding the topic of voice, please let us know in the comment section, and support us with liking, subscribing and sharing our videos. Thank you.